We will discuss the ongoing special operation in Ukraine. Main clashes between the Russian army and the Ukraine forces are not actually clashes with the Ukrainian army, but with the illegal groups of nationalists that are actually responsible for the blood that we see in Ukraine. These nationalists that became embedded in Ukrainian armed forces actually keep encouraging the Ukrainian army to attack and also serve as human shields. Also, we can see and observe that neo-Nazi forces and these nationalists provide heavy weapons to the central parts of cities, including Kiev and Kharkov. They expect to draw return fire by Russian armed forces against civilian population areas, civilians populated areas. They try to do this to then blame Russia for attacking civilians. We know clearly that this is done under the recommendation of American consultants and experts, primarily Americans. I would like once again to address the Ukrainian army men. Do not let these nationalists use you, use your women, your children, your elderly, to use them as human shields. It will be so much easier to talk to you and to negotiate with you than with this gang of Nazis that has captured Kiev. Also, I would like to commend the efficiency of Russian armed forces. They have been acting honorably, heroically, and they are effective and efficient at protecting the Russian people and their home.
Neo-Nazis, they are not even hiding who they consider themselves, who they descended from. And it's astonishing that no one in the West is noticing this, taking notice of this. Why? Because they do not care. They don't care about who to place a bet on when it comes to fighting Russia, fighting us. The main thing is that they are waging war against us, against Russia, and that means they need to use everyone. Terrorists, neo-Nazis, devil if they have to. The main thing for them is to follow their will and to use their weapons against Russia. This project of anti-Russia is part of the revenge that they are taking against our country. They are creating hotbeds of instability near our border.
I'm absolutely sure if the Russians did not have nuclear weapons, we would have been in Ukraine, kicking them out. We would have.
If the conflict develops in an escalating scenario, no outcome can be ruled out, because NATO member states have essentially fully engaged in this conflict. They must realize that they are fighting on the side of Ukraine, and they are fighting not only by supplying them with weapons and providing them with funds. They are fighting directly because they are selecting targets on Russian territory and controlling the actions of American or European missiles. They are at war with the Russian Federation, and that's why nothing can be ruled out. And this is what the head of our state said when he finished his speech, informing both the military and the citizens of our country that there was a strike by a hypersonic ballistic missile against industrial facilities on the territory of Ukraine. He ended his speech with the following words: "There will definitely be a response." This applies both to what has happened and to a possible further escalation. Absolutely everyone who currently is fueling military hysteria, especially those in the NATO bloc, the US and a number of other countries, must take this into account.
The latest Zircon hypersonic missile systems should be noted have no analogs in the world, for which there are no obstacles. Their delivery to the Russian armed forces will begin in the coming months.
Во имя Отца и Сына и Святого Духа. Аминь. Хорошего похода, ребята, и возвращения.
Курьер выполнен, залп шестого торпедного аппарата.
There are no equivalents of Oreshnik in the world, and I don't believe they will appear anytime soon. Everything in the epicenter of the explosion from Oreshnik breaks down into elementary particles, essentially turning into dust. The Oreshnik missile can hit even highly protected targets located at great depths.
Роман. Как вас зовут? Меня Данил зовут. Привет. Где живете? Вы сейчас хотите сделать эвакуацию выхода. Посмотрите, слушайте меня внимательно. Мы офицеры российской армии. Мы не воюем против Украины. Тем более мы не воюем против мирной жизни. Подходите сюда, подходите. Не переживайте, все нормально. Не переживайте. Все хорошо, здравствуйте. Меня зовут Даниил. Я полковник российской армии. Все нормально. Мы сюда пришли по поручению президента Российской Федерации для того, чтобы освободить народ Украины от фашистов, нацистов и тех бандитов, которые сидят у власти. Мы, наоборот, пришли для того, чтобы здесь было чисто и спокойно. Мы не трогаем мирных, не трогаем тем более детей и всех остальных. В той стране уже зачищено, там чисто, там наши. Вы можете спокойно сейчас туда выехать, и вы окажетесь в свободном периметре. Понятно? Поэтому мы сейчас вас проводим, вы выйдете. Через пару дней, в ближайшее время, здесь мы организуем гуманитарную помощь. Глава Чеченской Республики Рамзан Ахматович Кадыров уже отправляет сюда машины со всем необходимым. В первую очередь для детей. Лекарства, памперсы, теплая одежда, продукты питания. Организовано будет несколько пунктов, один из которых будет в городе. Понятно? То есть всем желающим могут подойти и получить все необходимое. Также
к военнослужащим вооруженных сил Украины. Не позволяйте неонацистам и бендеровцам использовать ваших детей, ваших жен и стариков в качестве живого щита. Берите власть в свои руки. Похоже, нам с вами будет легче договориться, чем с этой шайкой наркоманов и неонацистов, которая засела в Киеве и взяла в заложники весь украинский народ.